Ever wondered what really happens deep down when you turn the key in a big diesel truck? It's more than just a simple action, it's the start of a complex process. It's not just a click and go. There's a whole symphony of mechanical and electrical events that occur in perfect harmony. The battery, much beefier than a car's, is the unsung hero here. It sends a massive surge of power to the starter motor, initiating the whole sequence. The starter motor spins the engine's flywheel with considerable force, this forcing those heavy internal parts to move, overcoming inertia and resistance. And that's what creates that classic chug-chug sound we all recognize. It's the sound of raw power coming to life. Unlike petrol engines, which rely on spark plugs for ignition, diesels don't use spark plugs at all. They operate on a completely different principle. They need movement, specifically compression, to build up the intense heat required for combustion. On cold mornings when temperatures plummet, glow plugs, tiny electric heaters, step in to assist. They warm the air inside each cylinder, preheating it for optimal combustion. This making sure the diesel fuel ignites instantly and reliably even in freezing conditions. So the battery, the robust starter motor, and the helpful glow plugs all work together in a perfectly synchronized split second, a testament to engineering precision. It's what's needed to wake up this mechanical beast, bringing it from slumber to roaring life. The engine starts to turn over, slowly at first. Air is compressed and heats up dramatically, reaching temperatures that would melt lesser metals. And the pistons begin their intricate dance, moving in perfect time. All that's left is for the precisely measured fuel to arrive, injected at just the right moment, and then the real show begins, a controlled explosion of power and efficiency. It's a beautifully engineered chain reaction, a symphony of moving parts working in perfect harmony. All this power and complexity is triggered by a simple turn of the key. That's the magic behind every diesel start, a testament to human ingenuity and engineering prowess. Here's the diesel's secret, a fundamental difference that sets it apart from its gasoline counterparts. It all comes down to compression, the ability to squeeze air to incredible extremes. Instead of relying on a spark plug to ignite the fuel-air mixture, diesel engines take a different approach. They relentlessly squeeze the air within the cylinder, compressing it to extreme pressures, far beyond what a gasoline engine can achieve. In fact, the air is compressed to up to 20 times its original volume, creating an incredibly dense and energized environment. This intense compression isn't just about density, it also dramatically heats the air. The temperature soars to over 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit, creating a superheated inferno within the cylinder. With such extreme heat, no spark plugs are needed. The intense heat alone is enough to instantly ignite the fuel upon injection. This remarkable process is called compression ignition, and it's this very principle that gives diesels their renowned power, efficiency, and distinctive character. Every single part of a diesel engine is meticulously engineered and built tough, specifically designed to handle these immense forces generated by the high compression, which is a key reason why they are known to last for hundreds of thousands of miles. While petrol engines patiently wait for a spark to initiate combustion, diesels boldly create their own fire, harnessing brute force to unleash a powerful explosion. The engine's turning with relentless power, air is scorching, reaching temperatures that would melt most metals, and it's all primed and ready for the precise injection of fuel. That's the heart of diesel, a testament to engineering ingenuity, simple in concept, powerful in execution, and built to endure the toughest conditions. Next up, we'll delve into the critical role of the injectors, delivering the fuel that ignites the fire and brings this mechanical marvel to life. Inside each cylinder, there's a four-step dance: suck, squeeze, bang, blow. First, the piston drops, pulling in fresh air, the intake stroke. Next, the piston rises, compressing the air until it's red hot, the compression stroke. At the peak, the injector sprays in diesel, which ignites instantly, the power stroke. The explosion slams the piston down, turning the crankshaft and driving the wheels. Finally, the piston rises again, pushing out exhaust, the exhaust stroke. This cycle repeats thousands of times a minute in perfect harmony. It's a relentless rhythm that turns fuel and air into raw power. Every stroke is perfectly timed, making the engine roar to life. That's the heartbeat of every diesel. Fuel injectors are precision tools. Spraying diesel is a fine mist at exactly the right moment. Modern systems use high-pressure rails and computer control for perfect timing and efficiency. The finer the mist, the better the burn. More power, less waste. Now to make even more power, the turbocharger steps in. Driven by exhaust gases, the turbo spins at insane speeds, forcing extra air into the engine. More air means more fuel can burn, creating a bigger bang. The turbo and injectors work together, more air, more fuel, more power. It's a brilliant way to recycle energy and boost performance. That's why modern diesels are powerful, efficient, and cleaner than ever. It's engineering at its finest. So, after all this technical talk, what does it really mean for you, the driver? What are the tangible benefits you'll experience behind the wheel? Torque. Lots and lots of it. We're talking about the kind of pulling power that gets the job done no matter how demanding. Diesel engines deliver their muscle low in the rev range, meaning you don't have to wait for the engine to wind up to get the power you need. It's perfect for hauling heavy loads, whether you're towing a trailer or moving mountains of materials. That's why trucks and work vehicles rely on diesel. It's the reliable workhorse that gets the job done day in and day out. It's effortless strength available from the first touch of the pedal. No lag, no hesitation, just pure unadulterated power. The power stroke is a long, hard shove, delivering maximum force to the crankshaft. It's not a quick slap, it's a sustained push that keeps you moving forward, giving you that satisfying surge of power that you can feel in your gut. Modern turbos add horsepower, boosting performance across the entire rev range, so you get strong acceleration when you need it, and easy cruising for those long hauls. It's the best of both worlds, power and efficiency working in harmony, muscle to get moving even with the heaviest loads, and stamina to keep going mile after mile without breaking a sweat. When you hear that distinctive diesel roar, that deep rumble that resonates through your chest, you're hearing pressure, immense compression building within the cylinders. You're hearing precision and power in action, all working in perfect synchronization. Every surge of acceleration, every push forward is perfectly timed fuel meeting superheated air, igniting with explosive force. It's a symphony of engineering, a complex dance of pistons, valves, and fuel injectors, turning fuel into unstoppable force, ready to tackle any challenge. And when you hold those keys in your hand, feeling the weight and the promise, you're in command of it all, ready to unleash the beast within.